G'day fellas, and welcome to the video you have been waiting for. It's not a patch, it's not a casted game. It is Knights of Cross and Rose. We're diving into the action. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, as Lily Allen says.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you, Lily. Let's get into it because we have got ourselves an absolute action-packed video today. There's just going to be screenshots everywhere. There's going to be videos. It's going to be amazing. We're going to dive in. We're going to check the Reddit thread. We're going to look at the Steam post. We're going to obviously look at the blog post that they've got here. Beautiful little picture that they've got for us. So let's do it. Prepare to embark on an epic journey. Cool. Key features to look forward to. Two new variant civilizations, Knights Templar and House of Lancaster. Is this, do I need to Google right now? I'm pretty sure this is this a Game of Thrones reference? I'm just kidding, but seriously. 10 new maps for skirmish and multiplayer. That's sick. New game mode, historical battles. Okay, scrolling down, what do we got? Aging up variant civilizations. Okay, first and foremost, whoever did the screenshot for this battle absolutely nailed it. That's exactly how I pictured my battles going in Age of Empires 4. It's definitely not how they do, but I love it. And also, this guy is rocking. While base civilizations like the English and French allow us to explore a broad range of human history, variant civilizations provide a unique opportunity to dive deep into specific moments in time and unearth the stories within. This is a design philosophy the team believes in, and with Knights of Cross and Rose, the team was able to expand upon this concept with feedback from the community fresh in mind. One thing we heard loud and clear from players is the importance of staying true to history as much as possible, while still presenting fun gameplay mechanics. Even with variant civilizations, with that in mind, we've given the Knights Templar and House of Lancaster a more direct civilization treatment, drawing inspiration from the moments in time these well-known groups inhabited and aiming for a high level of authenticity as much as possible. Okay, I like that approach. That's actually, I mean, yeah, you please everybody doing that, right? Not only are we learning more about history as our compass, when it comes to overall design, but we're also packing in more content. These variants bring with them even more unique units, upgrades, and abilities to ensure they stand out from their base civilization in meaningful ways. In the case of the Knights Templar, there are no shared traits, bonuses, units, or upgrades between them and the French. Hold on, French are getting another variant civilization? Before English? Before Delhi? Oh, hold on, let's reread that. In the case of the Knights Templar, there are no shared traits, bonuses, units, or upgrades. Okay, so it's basically a new civ. It's just a new civ. What do they share then? If they don't share traits or bonuses or units or upgrades, what do they share? Buildings? Buildings, I knew it. They've got a barracks. Absolute. Come on, devs, do better. All right, Knights Templar, let's take a look. Knights Templar, while a well-known historical group, were neither a state nor kingdom. As a military order, they were comprised of individuals from a variety of nations. This unique situation allowed our team some degree of creative freedom when exploring how to best represent the Knights Templar in gameplay. While their unit roster is powerful, it's the Knights Templar's unique recruitment system that we believe will give them a fun strategic edge. Historically, Templar commanderies. I need to learn this word now. It's gonna become part of the Age of Empires 4 lexicon. Templar commanderies were established in nearly every European kingdom, acting as a source of power and prestige for the order. With Knights of Cross and Rose, this system is brought to life with the Commandery Age Up system, in which you can select one of 3 allies with each age to receive a permanent bonus and unique. Oh, that is sick. Do we mention yet that Knights Templar have a lot of unique units? Oh, that's so sick. I love unique units. Furthermore, the Templars built a lot of castles, fortresses, and various fortifications around Europe and the Levant. Thus, the fortress. Hold on, I just realized I don't have OBS up over here. I gotta make sure I'm recording. Okay, we're good. Jeez. Okay. Can we just start by looking at some? We can't click on the screenshots. I want to. Okay, we'll look at the screenshots soon. I promise. Don't worry. Okay. Furthermore, the Templars built. Okay, thus the fortress, their unique keep, plays a key strategic role in their overall gameplay. Can we just rename all keeps to fortresses, and then we can call their unique fortress a keep? Their unique keep? No, their unique fortress, the keep. Anyway, have a look at this. Okay, House of Lancaster. This is what I've been waiting for. Those are some golden longbows. Look at the way look at the arc on these, bro. Oh, please tell me they've got what I think they've got. That would be sick, dude. they could shoot in an area and it creates fire. The House of Lancaster were key players in two of the most formative wars in European medieval history, the War of the Roses and the 100 Years' War. The Lancasters were known for their unparalleled ranged tactics on the battlefield and an unyielding patronage of the arts and sciences. These historical elements inspired much of the gameplay when bringing the House of Lancaster variant civilization to life in this upcoming DLC. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go. Historical battles. Okay, I want to see the screenshots. Okay, sorry. I'm impatient. Just download full-size version. Okay, I was going to say, no, I want the size for ants. Give me the ant screenshot, please. Okay, here's our first screenshot. They're on a sacred site. It looks like we have Abbasid, which are very much part of the French civilization. And we have, it could be a men-at-arms. It kind of looks like a men-at-arms. And then we've got a little men-at-arms with a red hat. I like him. And then we got men-at-arms with some horns. Are these? Oh, what do you reckon these are called? Are these called Templars? Look at this, dude. Are these Teutonic? No, they're not Teutonic knights. And then we got some knights. Look how these are quite large. These pole arms they've got. Pole arms. Anyway, next one, and we've got a very beautiful screenshot. This is the fortress that they were talking about, and you can see we've got that. Is this? This is the French variant. Oh, excuse me. Okay, sorry, I've just woken up, so I lost my voice. It's okay. It's all right. We're here. We're back. This looks like it's weird how they're. Is this a ranged unit right here? This could be a ranged unit. Look how they're throwing that. They or not throwing it, but holding it. That could be ranged cav that we're seeing right here. We're Ethiopia right now. That's sick. And then, yeah, they've got a lot of unique units, don't they? It looks, yeah. This is okay. All right. And then. Next screenshot, I think, is this the English variant? It kind of looks like the English knight that we're seeing here. Got some TPs. This could be the historical battles. And keep in mind, we'll come back through that blog post. I want to see screenshots, man. Just give me the screenshots. Good little battle right here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Do you guys see what I see? This could be historical battles. Don't get me wrong. But that could also just be the king. You know the king? As in, like, the English have got one. So maybe they've got one as well. The variant civ has got one as well. Yeah, bro, they've got one as well. I mean, it could just be the historical battles, and that's the thing, because we know that they're introducing historical battles, so this could just be historical battles, so we've got to keep that in mind. But even then, what do we got? What? Excuse me, sir. That is not how you stand on a wall. This guy's going to have problems later in life when he falls down this bridge in about 2 seconds. These just look like base archers. So is this I think this might just be the French variant that's here. Because these are base archers. We didn't actually get to see any of the new longbows, did we? No, here's the new longbows. Hold on, is that the new longbow then? Maybe that is the new... Oh, that is the new long... No, they're using a longbow. Are they using a longbow? No, that's a longbow. It's definitely... They got that little bit of gold going on around them. Okay, never mind. We got it. We're okay. Okay, so now the question is, what date do we have? Coming soon. Okay. So it's marked as coming soon. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my wish list. I'm not logged in, so it doesn't go anywhere. They've actually got quite a bit about it here. Now, keep in mind, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to read. Reading's not my strong suit, so I'm not going to be reading. Except we will read a little bit of Reddit. Let's read about historical battles, though. The new single-player mode, Historical Battles, deviates from the traditional narrative-focused campaign by narrowing in on select moments in history, notable to the Knights Templar and House of Lancaster. While these historical battles aim to enrich the gameplay experience with elements common to campaign, including storybook-style cinematics and voice acting, their vignette quality, I think that's how it's pronounced, as standalone missions allowed us to take real history as inspiration for a challenging set of objectives that, in some cases, put the power to defy history into the player's hands. Some of these battles start in desperate situations that were historical defeats for the armies you'll command, such as the Siege of Safed. This particular setup begs the question, with your wits and cunning, can you hold back the might of Baibar's army that defeated the Knights Templar? Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not really into that kind of stuff. So it looks like historical battles are going to be coming in place of any kind of campaign. At least that's the way that I'm feeling it. So, just to clarify what we're getting, 2 new variant civilizations, Knights Templar and House of Lancaster. House of Lancaster appear to be an English variant civilization in the same way that the Jussi legacy is a variant to the Chinese. And there's a lot of similarities between the Jussi and the Chinese, but they are, at their core, very different. For anybody who's serious about Age of Empires 4 and is looking beyond the surface level, they are very different civilizations, play very differently, completely different. If I see Chinese versus Jussi legacy, in my mind, that's not a mirror matchup. Not at all. And I'm happy to play that matchup. Typically I don't like mirror matchups because I can't blame the enemy civilization, but you can in that, so that's fine. So that's absolutely fine. So we're getting the House of Lancaster, the variant civ for the English, and then we're getting the Knights Templar, and we've already got confirmation that the Knights Templar is indeed an entirely new civilization. So there's that. They did mention that. Then we're also getting 10 new maps, and then we're getting the new game mode historical battles. Now, we don't know how many historical battles that we're going to get, but I will say, I think there was a component of me that was hoping for a little bit more, especially because we've been waiting for so long right now. And, it's that whole thing where it's like, you dropped 6 DLC or 6 civs on us last time, and now you're only dropping 2 on us. And it's just like, I got excited. I thought it was the most successful expansion pack / DLC in Age of Empires history before, so I thought we were getting more. That's not to say I'm being a spoiled brat. I just want to state that I'm not being a spoiled brat. I'm excited. I think the Knights Templar are going to be incredibly fun. I think the House Lancaster are going to be incredibly popular. Not only are they a new civ, they're an English civ, so that's going to be fun. Let's take a look just one more time at the screenshots, and then we're actually going to move over to Reddit. We're going to see what the Reddit community is saying, because while they might be a little bit more, how do I say this politely? We'll check what they say. Anyway. Oh jeez, those Redditors, hey, those Redditors. Don't at me. I'm a Redditor mod. I'm literally a mod for the Age of Empires subreddit, dude. I've been a mod for the Age of Empires subreddit before the game even came out. Oh man. So yeah, realistically, looking at the screenshots, I mean, this one we've seen before. This is the first real look that we get at the keep or the fortress. I mean, there was a previous reveal, but we didn't understand the context of it. We did get that art as well that showed like the age 2 to age 3 to age 4 as it evolved. I wonder if here there's a good like this is Imperial Age, right? But this keep, they will have access to it at an earlier stage of the game. Well, sorry, this fortress, because they get a fortress that will have access to at an early stage of the game. At least that's what the concept art showed. And then other than that, on the left, we have the new French variant, because I've got the Arblatria. But that's obviously going to be a unique unit, in the same way that the longbow is a unique archer, I guess, because you can very clearly see... I mean, that's an archer, that's a horseman, that's a spear. Didn't they say they were all unique units, or have they just been like, this is not a horseman, this is a horsamani, or something like that, and a spearamani. Wait, they're not Spanish, they're French. Horseman. There we go. Sorry. Okay, let's check what Reddit have to say. We'll check out the last screenshot. I mean, so far so good. You could not go wrong with an English variant civilization. I think from a financial perspective, this will be a very successful DLC for them, just from that bonus or from that position. We don't get any other information though on pricing. We don't get any information on the date that it's going to be coming. Other than, I'm going to say it right now, just keep in mind that the season will be ending soon. And there's a very good chance this guy drops like 1 day or 2 days after the season ends. Just saying. Just keep that in mind, okay? All right, so we have got ourselves of... Sorry, oh my god, I should have warned you for the flashbang. Flashbang. Now, for anybody wondering why do I use Reddit in white mode, this is very intentional. If I use it in dark mode, it's a much better user experience. And for me personally, I love Reddit, and that's a problem because I want to be productive. I want to be making content. I want to be doing my work. So whenever I go on Reddit, whenever it's white, it's like, it's super duper hard for me to use, and because of that, I use it less. There you go. That's the big brain move. That's why you should always keep Reddit in white mode, because this is pain. Oh, Lord. Jeez. All right. So let's see what they said. So we got Sherlock coming in 66 points, upvoted an hour ago, saying, so in summary, English variant, House of Lancaster, French variant, Knights Templar, new game mode, historical battles. Sounds like an Art of War style solo challenge. There's 4 of them. I don't know where he got that from, but mad respect. We're learning more things, and 10 new maps. Interesting that French is getting a second variant civ. It's not really a second variant civ. It is a variant civ, but it's like they're all brand new. But this bucks the assumption they'll do one for each civ. I guess that does also, yeah, because we were kind of expecting that they'd do one for each civ and they'd bring out... my expectation is that they would go like 2 variant civs and 1 new civilization. 2 variant civs, 1 civilization. Kind of like what they did with the previous expansion pack, where they had like the Byzantines, the Japanese, and then 4 variants that keep that kind of number going. but they clearly didn't. So yeah. So then even Zybusa has said a weird variant of that. In the case of the Knights Templar, there's no shared traits, bonuses, units, or upgrades between them and the French civilization. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, if the Malians were a unique variant for the English, it would just be the exact same thing. It was, well, not really. There's probably a little bit more historical synergy there. True Red Baron saying AoE4 is a game made in Paris, France, based. True. All right, we got Zyther 30 points saying the lack of reading comprehension for some people is rather frustrating. In the case of the Knights Templar, there is no shared traits, bonuses, units, or upgrades between them and the French civilization. Knights Templar is a new civilization. They are a French variant in the name of historical accuracy, I suppose, but nothing more. I really think they shot themselves in the foot calling it a French variant and downplaying their own efforts because people are going to misconstrue reality and cry about this DLC just having 2 new variant civs, when it was, in actuality, it's 1 variant, Lancaster, and 1 new civ, Knights Templar, and a bunch of single-player content, which as much as people don't like to admit sometimes, is what a decent majority of the player base actually plays these games for. And Zyther, I think I'm logged in. There you go. Upvote. Absolutely. Nail on the head. 100 underscore it, exclamation mark at the end. Very well done, my friend. That's all that needs to be said. Then we got Cam Roth coming in, 7 points 30 minutes ago. Sounds like the Knights Templar isn't even... Okay, we're just hitting the nail on the head. I want to know what the 10 new maps are. Me too. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're pretty... This is hot off the press. About an hour ago that this came out. So look, make sure you tell your friends, tell your family, let them know that Age of Empires 4 is heading into a golden age. And, well... We'll be at the helm to take a look at this brand new civilization, these new civilizations, as they unpack. But if you've got any feedback, any questions, any comments, make sure you leave it down below. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button. And of course, we'll catch you in the next one. We'll leave it there. Do we leave it there? I'm just thinking, is there anything else that I wanted to say before we close out the video? I guess my thoughts, realistically. Yeah, I can give you my thoughts on what we've got, because we're only 17 minutes into this video, and I was just thinking, you know, I didn't really give you guys much of my thoughts. And I don't want to just cover the news. I want to be like an opinion piece as well. I want to be like, I don't know. I feel like that was kind of, you know, that was kind of weird. All right, so how am I feeling? First and foremost, this is good. English variant, absolutely amazing. People love the English. Perfect. Further to that, I think the post that was made on Reddit, I think by Zyroth, the one that I upvoted, agree with that 100%. A lot of people only play single player only. And because of that, historical battles are going to be great fun. The people are going to love that. So that's my perspective. I think, like everybody, you always want to see more. Do you really want to see more, though? Because, like, we got that wish last time. When the last DLC dropped, we got that wish. We got 6 civilizations, 2 full civs, 4 variants, and I'm going to be honest with you. It was too much content. It was too much content. As a creator, getting early access to that and going, holy sh... Like, how am I possibly going to not just make content for these civs, but understand them and be able to translate that and then put that into something more meaningful? Like, it's incredible. 2 civs allows you to focus. So I'll say that, and I do prefer that. I would much prefer like a slow drip of content than like a huge just boom. So I think what they've done with the 2 DLCs is definitely the right call. Other than that, yeah, we're getting... So basically the way I'm looking at it is 1 new civilization that's kind of like the French. Not even kind of like the French. They've got an Arbre Trier. And then you've got 1 civ that's a English variant. I think depending on the pricing of this DLC, it could be the most successful DLC. I'm just going to say that. If they go overboard with it, like if it's 30 Australian dollars, which is like, I don't know, 20 American dollars, I don't know, actually. I don't want to look, marketing or price points like that in games aren't really my expertise. So I just want to say that right now. But like, there's a lot of work that's gone into this, and you know, you're really not going to... I don't know what the price point will be. Yeah. Anyway, look, overall, though, I'm positive about it. I think this is good. I think this is great. As I said, I think I was expecting a bit more. In my mind, I'd already decided it was going to be 2 variant civilizations and 1 new civ, and we got 1 variant civilization and 1 new civ. But this is still good. This is still good. This is still perfect. So I think that's fine. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I know. I'd love to know what you guys think. What you want to say? Leave it down in the comments, and yeah, we'll end it here. There we go. Little bit of opinion for you guys.